Welcome to Wilbur D. Rowe Middle School, where the teachers are great and every single kid is cool. Truly learn with a common goal. We are safe, respectful, and responsible. Home to math minds, some of the best readers, musicians, athletes, scholars, and web leaders. Lots happening in this wonderful place, and there's only one way to stay up to date. So if you got a case of the Sandbox Blues, hit the YouTube, check the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Not a thing that we cannot do. Growth mindset, it's the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Welcome everyone to the last episode of this year's Shamrock News.
Thank you for joining us for Season 5. As you can see, we are taking down the classroom and it's a mess.
We're gonna start this week off with a Will It Sport.
That's right, we want to see if water balloons sport. That's my last ever anchor.
Welcome back to the final Will It Sport of the year. Due to the nice weather we're having, we're doing water balloons.
First sport is baseball.
Here we go.
We got a new pitcher.
Alright, whatever, no umpire. Alright, let's see. Grab the cake! Oh my god.
Whoa! Just a reminder, for any water balloon activities this summer, make sure to pick up your plastic pieces.
The next sport is volleyball.
Expecting to hurt Volleyball is not sport. Next up, tennis.
Oh my god, no. It won't work if you do that.
Nintendo sport. Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Danny!
Did anyone hit?
It's
Sports. It's sports.
sports.
It's sports. Football.
We're playing football. Yeah, football.
Football.
I got you, Evan.
Down. Set. Hey.
Getting blocked today, boys. I'm gonna get
Go, 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 go. Oh! Wait, what's going on?
You got water on your phone. Football sport. Football sport.
In all sports if you're having
I
fun.
don't understand.
One million word club.
1 million word club. 1 million word club.
1 million word club. 1 million word club. Boy!
1 million word club.
1 million word club.
This year has been one of our most ambitious, amazing, best years as a school-wide group of readers. You have all done a wonderful, wonderful, amazing job. The first year we did the 1 Million Word Club, 2 years ago, we had only 80 members in the club and in the photo. Last year we were around 100. This year we had 135 members in the 1 Million Word Club. That is incredible. In addition to that, I was recently looking at some of the data and I added up all the student words for the year and all the teacher words for the year, and we are at 500 million words. That is 500 million words read in this building or by the people in this building this year. That is incredible. That is awesome. 96% of our entire population finished at least one book this year. You all have a lot to be proud of, and I am super proud of every single one of you and all of you. So let's keep it up. Let's keep it going. We've leveled up. Now let's maintain.
All right, 1 Million Word Club on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Talented musicians in Rowe Middle School this year.
With the talent show and Level Up, we've got lots of folks stepping up with some singing ability.
We're going to finish this year with our final Tiny School Desk concert,
Featuring our very own Shamrock News correspondent, Tatum.
Put your head on my shoulder. So tight, show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine, dear. Won't you kiss me once, baby? Just a kiss goodnight. A game you just can't win. If there's a way, I'll find it someday, and then this fool will rush in. Put your head on my shoulder.
We went around and asked some of the 8th grade students and teachers what they were going to miss about Rowe Middle School most.
This is what they had to say.
Something I'll miss about it is how everyone's kind to each other and they're respectful, and how I'll be involved a lot.
I'm gonna miss all my friends and my teachers, and I think going to high school is gonna be like a big thing, and I'm not gonna be able to act like a kid anymore, so that's gonna be kind of sad.
I think the main thing I'll miss about Rowe is just like, I guess the community, because we were like all a family, and it was just like a really great environment to be in. I'll probably remember just like being in the Shamrock News and that like tight group of people and those friends that I made and like doing all kinds of stuff with that. That's, I think, the number one thing I'll remember.
What I'm gonna miss about Rowe is hanging out in Shamrock News, eating lunch in there, and just all the fun teachers and all the classes and students. Bye. Peace out, Rowe.
What I'll miss most about Rowe is probably my teachers from this year and last year. When I moved here, they were really welcoming, and this year I have a lot of just really great people. Something I will remember about middle school is that although people can sometimes be mean, there are also a lot of really welcoming people as well.
One thing I'll miss about Rowe is all the cool dances we have, because we're the only middle school that does this, like all the extravagant like dances that we do, and how close of a community we are. Like everyone in the Shamrock News is just so tight-knit and we all work very hard, and I'm gonna miss that in high school. One thing I'll remember about middle school is probably all the great teachers I had, because I had a lot of amazing teachers that were super nice and caring and actually cared about not just you as a student and who you are as a person, and I'll really miss them.
The one thing that I'll probably miss about Rowe is all the people that I've met here, because I've gotten so used to everybody, and you know what, saying goodbye to those people can be kind of tough, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna miss a lot of the teachers that I have now who've helped me throughout the years that I've been here. And then one thing I'll remember is probably the people that I've met and that have sticks with me throughout.
One thing that I'll remember about Rowe would probably be, I guess, all the little things, like all the little experiences I've had here, like my first time going into 6th grade, and like all the field trips that we went on, and all the little jokes that we laughed at.
I'm gonna miss most of my teachers, and definitely Shamrock News. That was my favorite class I've had.
One thing I'll miss about Rowe is the teachers, especially Mr. Slack. What I'll remember about Rowe is the outdoor school.
I'm gonna miss the teachers, I'm gonna miss my friends, mostly my friends because I'm going to Clackamas next year, so that'll suck. Kinda, I don't know. But it's been a good run, and I'm gonna miss this place.
I'm gonna miss being a part of Shamrock News and being a web leader. I'm gonna remember all my cool teachers.
Okay, I'll miss hanging out with all my friends and definitely Shamrock News.
Yeah, I'll miss hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, I'll definitely miss Shamrock News and like hanging out with friends, having good times.
Facts. I'll remember like it was like a fun environment to be around with all your friends, goofing around, having a good time, and all the teachers. Teachers are pretty cool.
I'll remember Mr. Slack.
Mr. Slack is good though.
Yes,
He's an
I'll
artifact.
definitely remember Mr. Slack. Best teacher of Rowe.
He's a fossil. What I'm gonna miss most about Rowe is some of my amazing teachers I had. A little bit. All the cool people here.
One thing I'll miss is the way it like used to look like, because now it's like doing construction and it's gonna be new. And it's gonna seem different.
Something that I'm gonna miss about 8th grade is my friends and like all the different people that we have at Rowe and the weird stuff that goes on every day. I'm gonna say that before I start crying.
We're gonna miss volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the teachers. Yeah. In general. Yeah. I'm gonna miss being in class and like everybody yelling at Mr. Slack.
Gonna miss Mr. Slack's head.
Me too. I'm gonna miss Slack. Yeah. Slack. Yeah. And then
I'm gonna have to rub his head today.
The thing I'll probably remember most about Rowe is just how helpful the teachers were and how much they actually cared, or at least how much my teachers actually cared about me and my education. And the thing I think that I'll just miss most is also the teachers, just because they cared so much and wanted the best for all of us.
I'll miss Mr. Dix, Mr. Clark, and Miss Hudson.
I'm gonna miss Shamrock News and Mr. Slack's class a bunch, and I'm also gonna miss Miss Brown's snakes. Those are pretty cool, and I'm gonna miss a lot of people. They're going to different schools. It's okay though, we'll stay in touch.
One thing I will miss about Rowe are the teachers. They are amazing. They make class interesting. They make you laugh way too much, and I will remember all the good times I've had in Mr. Clark's second period class.
Definitely gonna remember a lot of the teachers here in social studies, like Mr. Parrington, he's great. And definitely gonna miss a lot of my friends who
aren't going to Academy of the Arts?
I'm gonna miss all the great classes that are here, all the great times that we've had. I'm definitely gonna come back at least a few times to check out like the school being finished. I'm gonna miss like the entirety of like everything that we ever did here, even the bad times, because like that's part of me now.
Something I will remember at Rowe is all the fun memories of just like orchestra in general, because it was really fun in there and we had a lot of laughs.
What I'm gonna miss most about Rowe is Shamrock News.
No, Mia, no!
What I'm going to miss most about Rowe Middle School is certain teachers, Shamrock News, the pod with this, and all the weirdness that goes on in day one lunches.
What I'll miss about Rowe is all the amazing teachers I had.
What's good, Rowe? Appreciate all the good times. It's been amazing. And 8th grade has been the best year ever. Shout out to Mr. Dix and Mr. Harris and everybody in the office, and they're all really cool. And yeah, everything was amazing. And so I appreciate all the help I've had from all the teachers in supporting me. And yeah, bye.
Season 5 was one of the most successful seasons of Shamrock News to date.
We've had a blast as a class.
Join us as we look back on our school year.
And our Shamrock News episodes. This is Rowe Rewind.
Oh, that's hot. Oh. That's really hot.
You alright, Theo?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can take a fall.
I can take a fall.
Was that on purpose?
Yes.
So before we get into our Rowe Rewind, I just want to take a couple seconds to talk about this year's group of Shamrock News students. This is an all-time group. This is someone who, when I'm doing Shamrock News season 25, 20 years from now at Rowe Middle School, I will still remember this particular group, mainly because they have been doing such amazing, awesome work. In the midst of kind of a chaotic environment, we lost our classroom about 2 months into the school year, and we moved out into the back of the pod, and they really turned kind of a rundown pod and made it feel just like a home. Like I wish I was here for the rest of my career, because they've made it this beautiful, comfortable place. And this year's group, the biggest we've ever had, 49 students, has just been on it from day one, and they've done so many great things for this school that I'd really like to take some time to appreciate them for that. They ran the 1 Million Word Club, they did the Everybody Reads Challenge, they did the 100 Million Word Challenge, they've run the It's Lit podcast, so they do all this reading stuff in our building. They've also organized some really amazing events. They've done the canned food fundraiser, we've done 3 dances, which is more dances than we normally usually do. They set up multiple Spirit Weeks, we did candy cane grams, we've done so many awesome things at Shamrock News. They've made videos for the school board. They have gone to every single 5th grade classroom of the students who are coming into Rowe Middle School, and they've talked to them about what Rowe Middle School is like. They organized the talent show, and they raised money for a women's shelter. They just came in knowing what they wanted to do. They're super talented. We've had 6 Tiny School Desk concerts. They've made the level up. They would frequently just bring their instruments in and play and make songs. We had just so much talent and creativity and integrity and beautiful things just swirling around this year that it's really going to be hard to say goodbye to this group of students. To the artists who've done the murals and the musicians and our basketball players and our athletes and the people who've come up with Willett Sports and every single person in the Shamrock News, I just want to say that I have an immense amount of gratitude, appreciation, and love for every single one of you, because you all make Rowe Middle School what it is, and it's refreshing, and the reputation of this place has changed so much since when I first got here, and a lot of it has to do with how great you kids are. So from the bottom of my heart, my stomach, my brain, my soul, I just want to say that I am going to greatly miss this group of students, and I hope they come back and visit like they say that they're going to, but they probably won't, because high school is really fun and y'all are going to have a blast up there.
Welcome, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, to the first episode of Season 5, Shamrock News.
That's right, folks. We'll be here every single Wednesday from now until June.
Sham News Arena.
Son of Gloin.
And it is I, Ian, clean shaven. Program.
Hey, Rowe Middle School, I'm Logan.
And I'm Dylan. Hello, Rowe Middle School. I'm Mia.
And I'm Evan. Welcome to episode 10 of this season's Shamrock News.
Tres,
That's not helping.
dos,
Okay.
cinco.
What's good in the Milwaukee neighborhood, folks?
Hi, welcome to the last Shamrock News episode of the year. Oh wait, you're that way? I didn't see you. I'm like,
Of the year?
Welcome, Shamrock News Superstars. I'm Kalea.
And I'm Gigabytes. Welcome to this week's episode of the Sham News.
I'm Sean, aka Turbo, aka. Welcome back to the Shamrock News.
It's Silas, aka Jack Skellington, aka Sci Guy, aka SJ.
Of Rowe Middle School. The second semester is underway and it feels great to be back.
That's right. I was beginning to feel awful without the Shamrock News in my life.
The Shamrock News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Tatum.
And I'm Olivia.
Well, hello there, Shamrock Scholars. We're the two newest members of the Shamrock News. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Zoe. We're happy to have you with us for this week's part of the Shamrock News.
We hope that your time away from school was filled with everything you needed.
We're feeling rejuvenated and ready to bring to you the last episode of the third quarter.
It's a pleasure to have you join us for this week's Shamrock News. I'm Raina. And I'm Nora.
Back, Rowe Scholars.
Shamrock News.
Till next time.
Peace.
Thanks for joining us this week, Rowe. See you next week for the penultimate episode of the season.
Thanks for joining us this week, Rowe. We'll see you on Monday for our last episode of season 5. Bye.
Thanks for joining us this year, Rowe. We hope you have a wonderful summer.
6th and 7th graders will see you next year.
8th graders, we wish you well on your next high school endeavor.
Yay!
She talked and then she went like this.